Greetings, it is your favorite human YouTuber back again with another very human live stream. Today, we are working on the top of the Ultimate Skyline finally. Yay! I know you guys have been waiting for this for a while. In the last part, did a bunch of caves, like this stuff, just extracted it from another world, and then this was completely manually formed, especially these bad boys right here. Whereas this mine shaft, I just straight up stole it from an existing mine shaft. And anything else worth showing from the last part? Yeah, I thought this cave was cool, so I just stole it. I was just like, let's just take this. So I just blocked this in. This is all completely artificial. Yeah, but I already said that all in the previous episode, so just catching anyone up who's not, watching, I don't know, whatever. This is a live stream, by the way, for after this goes on my page and it's not live anymore. It's not a video. So today's episode, we are working on forming the surface of this whole island. Originally, I was just going to go like one biome at a time because I want to work on the center one first, the plains biome. But then I realized the biomes kind of like, they affect each other, the elevation and everything. It makes sense because these are like the mountains, and for it to integrate with the plains biome, I have to know how tall I'm going to make the mountains, all that stuff. I'm not necessarily going to convert all this to like mountain. I'm not going to set the biomes. I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to have like, I'm just going to set like the boundaries, I guess. Not the boundaries. I'm just going to form the shape. Probably with like red concrete, and then I can alter it later. Like when I work on that specific part, I will modify it to match the blocks. So like this will be a lot of stone and snow, this will be a lot of snow, all that stuff. But I'm not doing that right now. So yeah. So first thing I gotta do is I'm going to elevate what's going on here. So let's take one corner. And then another. I can stretch it out. It's not really a big hassle to do that. Okay. Now let's go over here. And welcome everyone to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. There's Concerned Hamster, Samuel and Friends, Govinda, just another Florida boy. Welcome, welcome. That's huge. That's great. Boom. Alright, so I'm putting this thing right up here because I want to form the surface. Which I probably should... I probably should... Here, let's quit the replay recording. I'm going to take make a backup. Because I know I tend to destroy my builds. It's happened several times before. Welcome, Wrecking Crew. How's everyone's day going? That is a good question. How is everyone's day going? Yeah, so my struggle is a little bit with the ores. It's like, how do I extend this upward? Because like, say if I have a layer of like stone, you know, dirt, grass. Like, say this is the topography of this certain area, which it's not, but because this is going to be ocean. Like, there's not going to be any ores on this layer because I only have ores at this point. But I don't think that's the end of the world, to be honest. I don't get what you're doing, but you're doing a great job. Thank you. I tried. Also, part of the purpose of this episode is to clean this up a little. It's not clean in the sense of, you know, there's a big gaping hole that falls all the way down a pit. So, you know, this is not optimal. You're not going to spawn and just fall down into the lava and just, yeah, that's not the plan. So, let's get to doing this thing. So, we'll probably just want to draw, freehand draw. Keep it small with red concrete so then I can... Now let's do pink concrete. Why not? Because I already have red concrete going up here and light blue concrete, which are the two that I tend to use a lot. Let's mask it as above. What Y level are we right now? Wait, what? Above stone? Oh, I see that how that works. Interesting. Huh. That's useful. I didn't think about this mask. Huh. I'm gonna remember this. Um, should I do a Y equals? No. Whatever. I'm just gonna spitball it, I guess. Yeah, this is the problem. This is what I don't want. Although let's mask air actually. Block equals air. So then it doesn't delete what's going on over here. Okay. What if I weld? Does it go through? Why is it not placing? What is going on here? What? Oh, I don't think weld works like that. What is going on? I think weld may just add to the block already there. That might be the issue. Okay. Interesting. So if I build more of this, would it just add to... What if I set also as a block equals... pink concrete? Is this gonna like crash the game? Because do I have like two masks? What? I don't know if I'm doing this right. Yeah, I don't. Leave the hole, it's fire. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm watching Tom Brady going in an electric car. You're watching Oppenheimer? Nice. Well, at least you're also watching Prior Gaming. Okay, I thought Weld would be a great tool for this, but it's... Here, what if I take off the mask? Does it delete the blocks that are there? No, okay. So I guess I don't need a mask to do Weld, since Weld ignores the blocks already there. That's good to know, that's good to know. So that actually makes it useful. But that it still goes through. I guess I can just do that. This is what I'm thinking. Want a little bit of surface. I actually don't know what I'm doing at all. What am I doing? I may want to start with the mountains. Let's Command Z. Let's start with the mountains, which are right here. There. Kind of hard to see. You're watching... Okay. Make a ravine. I will. Not right now. What program are you using? This is Axiom. So, here's what I'm going to do. Elevation. Although this just elevates existing blocks, and as you can see, it has its faults because it just made a giant column of emeralds, which is not natural. Which is why... I mean, maybe I need like one coat of like pink concrete. right? What if I do like / sphere pink concrete 80 0 80. Yeah, that was not enough by any means. Okay. Let's undo that. The middle of the island is like right here, so let's double that. 160 0 160. How big is that? That's too much. Should I manually get rid of it, or should I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm not going to mine it like that. Yeah. Why not? I'll just do it this way. So the reason for this is that I want the base. I just want a base to work with, you know? I'll mine that manually. That gets in the way. So are there going to be like different biomes and stuff? Yes. There are going to be all the biomes that I can remember to include and fit. I have them all planned out. Like, I went through biome lists and all that stuff. Just wanted to figure out, like, everything I could include. I'm sure maybe there are a couple things that escape my radar, but everything major is included, I believe. There are also a lot of sub-biomes, like jungle hills, and I'm just going to be including the major biomes. Like, I'm not getting super technical. I didn't know you could latch onto the skybox for this tool thing. Because, like, this is, like, rotate or whatever. No, orbit. It's like a 3D editing software tool. You, like, latch onto something and then you orbit around it. You know, the name is pretty self-explanatory. But it's funny because I'm able to latch onto the sky, which is why I was confused, because I'm like, what? Keep up the hard work, thank you. You're watching COD Mobile? Is everyone doing other things as they listen to my stream? I mean, you're allowed to, but... Wait, no, that's... crap. That's not what I wanted. I could have just made the circle the right size, the cylinder the right size, but I guess I'm doing this. I get more customization, I guess. I don't know. Who cares? Here, I may just... Here, I'm just going to fix it on the side that goes to the mountains. because that's where I'm gonna shape everything. And I'm not gonna do this for the dripstone part of it because I actually want to cover that up and then expand that manually. Because otherwise, you know, you can't build the mountain. You don't have the base for it. What's up, Azrael? I don't know who this man is, but I'm excited for the project. That's awesome. I'm glad. I am too, but you know, it's a bit of a process actually getting through the project. So I'm just trying to be patient. Let things happen. It'll happen. Just it's gradual. I've been building too many cave-like structures, so I have strong inclinations to like extend this way, but no. I need to maintain the curve that's going on here. Yeah, I've done maybe too much building. And then that way. See what I mean? I'm going to leave this here. I'm still going to try to match it up to like where everything would look like this. But I'm going to leave it there so I can build the mountain. But I'm cleaning up all the edges so then I'm not building the mountain on what's not actually the island. Alright, see ya, I tried. What's up, off miner? It's an ad? What's an ad? Oh, you're saying the COD Mobile thing you were watching was an ad. Okay. Yeah, I have ads enabled on my live stream. And not even because I wouldn't make like hardly any money off of you guys watching ads. The thing is, I just don't want to turn on monetization after the live stream to turn on ads for people watching this after it's live. So it's a little just out of laziness. Or not necessarily laziness, but knowing like, okay, I'm gonna forget. It's like honestly it doesn't help me to have ads playing right now. I mean, it helps me a little, but minimal, really. Okay, let's see. So this lines up pretty decently, but I'm still going to go a little farther, even though this falls out of bounds to the mountains. That looks decent. I kind of want to actually do this. Yeah. Might as well. Because otherwise it kind of deforms the mountains a little. I can shape it afterward. Alright, so if I do elevation now, then it should work like that. And it shouldn't have any, like, ores or anything. No? Alright. That was not even a word. What did I even just say? Let's... Here's what... Genius play right here, watch. I'm gonna move this down so then I know exactly where the boundaries are without having to utilize this and leave this down there. This is like right here. Yeah. It's a lot of blocks, yes indeed. Just your stream, homie, got a sport, for real. Also just interesting to your brain. Good. Yeah, I appreciate all the support, guys. What are you working on now? So this is actually a little bit of a plateau kind of thing with the mountain range. You'll see in a second. I have experience with, a little bit of experience with like cartography, I guess. Not necessarily me making it, but it's helped me understand like how things may form together a little better. So this right here is a mountain range, and it ends, it kind of like drops off a little here. The mountain range maybe has some difficulties, but also especially the desert and Badlands. That's gonna be a little tricky with like getting it to work underground and like having the ore distribution and then integrating it with like the underground biomes, because that's not something I'm super experienced with, because it's not just like stone like the rest of the biomes. Oh, there's some bits that I missed here. Please, a view from up. Why would that be beneficial? You talking about like this? I'll probably miss them anyway. Miss what? Last thing you said doesn't make sense in conjunction with that. Right there. Wait, nope. I'm so stupid. I put it in the ground. That does not help me. There we go. That helps me. Alright, so since this is a plateau, this is going to be raised up a bit, but this is going to be like actual mountain range. Because I want a cool little waterfall right here, which you can see the river that leads to the ocean right there. And then mangrove, mushroom island, all that stuff. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to it. Thank you for the W, Harry Does YouTube. Where's the elevation? There. Alright, now to see what Axiom can really do. That's not right. What? Why is it doing that? Why is it creating a sphere? Why is it creating spheres? Stop. This tool is not supposed to create spheres. I don't... Why is it doing that? I don't know. I'm not super experienced with this. I played around with it when I worked on this, or when I got this version of the mod to start with, but yeah, so this is how I'm going to create the elevation, is this tool right here. So I'm creating the mountain range. I don't think I can make the mountain super tall. Like decently tall, but not a ton. Just doing more spheres again. I don't know why. Okay, so I want this right here. I'm pointing, but you can't see what I'm doing. Right here, I want this to be less of a almost I want that almost to be like a I don't know the terms. So I literally can't describe it. Whatever. These plans are ambitious, but I root for you in the long term. Thank you. Yeah, well, it honestly, the most difficult part was the inside of the island. What I'm doing here is a lot easier because it's just terraforming. The issue is or all the caves and stuff are really hard. That's abstract, and it required me developing a whole new skill set on the go and problem solving, whereas this can play into a lot of what I already know. Um, what was I saying? So there's a bit of a mountain range right here. What was I saying? I don't remember. I'm so bad at this commentary thing. Oh, right, right. So yeah, this project is pretty ambitious, but I think it's kind of on the downhill from here in terms of difficulty. So, and with all these tools, it makes this project a lot easier. You can add a small pond with axolotls in one of the peaks. That's a very interesting idea. I actually may do that. Although axolotls aren't, don't you find them in the ocean? I don't think they'd make sense up here, but the pond idea, I think I may steal. Well, it's not stealing if you're giving me the idea, but you know what I mean. I don't know where the actual peaks will be. I think I decided where they'd be, but I don't remember. I have my notebook all the way over there where I sketched it. What's up, Dominico Motive? Maybe a swamp. Oh, they spawn in underwater caves. Okay. Well, I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not swamp, but yeah, it's underwater caves. You're definitely right. I forgot. This tool is so awesome. I love this. Okay. I think this is about the height, like the highest I'll go. And then I want like a more of a mountain right here. Here, this is gonna have some elevation. Although I don't want this to be like a peak, so I'm just gonna raise it up a little like this. So it'll be more like this shape. Maybe this high, and then this can be a peak. Nice, Angelo. That's great. Are these mountains going to be pink? No. No. A lot of people get confused by that when people who don't tend to watch a lot of my videos, um, or building videos in general. I work with concrete blocks because they're easy to differentiate from other blocks, and then I can turn this into other blocks, you know? I may raise that up. There's a cool little thing that's going on right here. And then this is where we can have the little pool thing right here. Nice. Oh, no, we could have... That would be awesome if we did a pool right here and then had it waterfall down to where the waterfall is going to be. That would be awesome. I love the dude's idea. Who recommended that? My Life's a Rainbow. Yes. You're watching Tom Brady again? Why are you watching Tom Brady when you could be watching just prior gaming? Disappointed. This is gonna... I'm gonna need to melt this a little. What's up? Not a tryhard. Oh, it's an ad? Oh, I see. Wait, so are you able to, like, listen to the live as the ad plays? I I don't watch live streams. I don't even know. Gonna smooth that out just a little. Um, do I... Yeah, that'll work. All right. Let's flood fill that, and then do a little bit of manual. I want to transition this into the mountain pretty neatly. Very cool. You can also extend a peak horizontally and add dripstones underneath. Extend a peak horizontally. Interesting. That's an interesting idea. I mean, I have a dripstone cave beneath. I'm gonna form that, I think, manually after this. Wait, honestly, maybe I should do like a jungle hill. No, the jungle will naturally just be hilly. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Because I was like, wait, low-key, was my plan actually not that good? Should I have put the jungle up here? But no, it made more sense there, like in proximity to the other biomes and all that stuff, so. Yeah, this isn't... Honestly, let's elevation this a little bit. This is... Here, let's... Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, I think that looks better, because otherwise it just looks like a little, like, mound. Whereas this seems more, a little more, like, not formidable, but I don't know. It feels more substantial. It feels like actually part of the mountain instead of like I don't know. Yeah. So like if this was in real life, if you saw something 10 times taller than you, then it gives you cause to go around. Otherwise, it's a little mound. Yeah. Can listen, but can't see. Oh, I see. So that's how the odds work. I agree, looking nice. Thank you. Not much to go around to here, lol. I'm not sure what you mean. Alright, still gonna work on the shape. This is obviously still a work in progress. Gonna continue doing this until I feel satisfied. I want this to be pretty steep, because it is the rain shadow thing, and like that. Okay. The mountains can be pretty steep on the back too. You're not gonna have a ton of people seeing this. And then it gives more like room at the top of the mountain. It just gives more mass to the island, I suppose. Which is a good thing, I think. And let's do this. I know I whatever, but it's like a big ice cream ball, low-key, from what it looks like here. Make lava fall? We'll see. This is more of a plateau, so I'm gonna shrink some of these things. This isn't actually how it's gonna look, but it just helps. Yeah. This needs to be more steep. Let's see, how does it line up with this? I need to cut off the edge a little. Something like this. Make it more steep. Because I want this to be like a drop off. Not whatever this is. Alright, and then let's... Is there a... I'm pretty sure there's a flatten. Oh, extrude. I didn't know there was an extrude tool here. Okay. Here, what I could do is just do this. Manual it. Yeah. I'll manually shape it after I raise this up at these specific points. Boom. Obviously, this is not the shape that I want. This doesn't look natural. But this does serve my purposes. To use shaders at all? No. The reason is views. Honestly, people find it easier to connect with what's going on when it's more recognizable. Shaders can make the game a little less recognizable, and oftentimes they glitch. And with building, sometimes it's no bueno, you know. People are going to be able to build off the island, right? Yeah. So if people may be hiding behind the pink stuff. Sure. I mean, this isn't going to stay pink, but yeah, I mean, if people played multiplayer, I suppose they could hide behind the mountain. That is an option. Yeah, I may make this actually taller. What's the height limit? It's like 320, I think. Yeah, 320. So we've got a ways to go before we hit the height limit. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just shaving this off a little more. So since this is plateau, we can slope this. Wait, how would this function? That could actually be useful. Here, if I did like this, then that's where it would be more useful. Like 2 blocks away. No. It's gonna be like this. Why is it there? No. Do I need to manually terraform this? I don't know. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna stamp. No. Just kidding. No. Literally do the opposite of what I just did a second ago, then, which is completely unsmooth everything. And then something like this. We'll do this to make it seem less of a dramatic of a drop. And then we'll smooth it out like this, I suppose. Although that's super uniform, so I'm not gonna... That's not gonna be how it stays. Maybe I will slope. Here. What if I slope like that? No, that did nothing. That's garbage. I may have to manually terraform this. Yeah. To get the actual slope that I want. It's not that hard. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna have to raise this up a bit. I may make this whole pink thing, I may raise it up twice. Yeah. So I actually may just pick up this entire thing. Yeah, let's do that now. Did I just... Seriously, I went through all that trying to select everything and then I misclicked. Sometimes I wish I was good at the game. There we go. Alright, Command X did it this time. So if I move it up twice, 2 levels, then that's adequate. Now, I'm going to pause that, and I'm going to go around shaving this all down to what I want it to be. So then when I raise this up twice, then it's, you know, it's where I want it to be, I suppose. I've arrived. Welcome, Eli. It is about time. We have been awaiting your arrival. Isn't Mount Everest as big as South Connecticut? Connecticut? It spells Connecticut, but everyone says Connecticut. I don't know. I have no idea, but, I mean, Connecticut's tiny, so... that wouldn't be saying much. This right here, I think, is actually a little accurate. Wait, this is shaped a little weird. Yeah, that's... whatever. You can make it like that terraforming. Oh, the terraforming, yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's not that. I appreciate the idea, but it doesn't fit what I'm trying to do there. How many hours did he put into this? A lot. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. The main thing was the caves. That took up a lot of time. The actual carving out the island was decently simple. And, I mean, you could watch the first part and see why. It was just because, I mean, it wasn't simple. I actually restarted the build because it wasn't looking good. Okay, this actually kind of goes inward, and I want to stick with that, so I'm gonna accentuate that with this. I'm just so fast at clicking. See how fast I am? Isn't that crazy? I wish I could click this fast. Unfortunately, it's merely a tool within Axiom. Well, I wouldn't. If I had a wish, I wouldn't spend it on being able to click fast. So I take that back. I don't wish it. I wish for other things. Join your small clan. In what game? In what game? You can't just say join my small clan without specifying the game. Alright. That works. Okay, now is when I kind of change back to this pattern. Yeah. Just like that. On Royale. Yeah, I had a I used to recruit pretty heavily. I used to stream a lot of Clash Royale on TikTok. Because, you know, TikTok was my main platform for a long time. Now, I don't know. I guess YouTube may be my main platform since I stream to YouTube. I have my plans are with YouTube. But I mean, TikTok, they've just had too many issues. I've already ranted about them on stream. There's no communication with creators. It's just like I'll have issues with TikTok and then I just can't reach anyone. And I'm like, great. And then they took away my stream key, so I don't even stream on there anymore. And like, they didn't even take it away for any reason. It just randomly was gone one day, which I've already ranted about this. I'm not going to open that can of worms again, but yeah, YouTube's my main platform. So, but at the time, TikTok, I was all in on TikTok, which is where I grew my audience to start with. And I didn't think about how this would affect this grass right here. Here's what I may do. This is my strat. Well, it's not a strategy, because it's not like I'm... Whatever. I'm gonna keep this cave. I'm gonna make it seem like it was my intention to do this. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, so I used to stream a lot of Clash Royale. Every stream I would be like, join my clan, join my clan, join my clan, over and over. And so every time, like, after every war, I would kick a bunch of people out. And then fill it up again by live streaming. Actually, I kind of want to do this. It's supposed to stick out, not go inward. Right. So, yeah, it just reminded me of that. And then, because I was able to leverage having an audience, I just always kept my Clash Clans clan full. And we were crushing it. But, you know, I quit because time, I couldn't justify it. I'm like, this isn't in line with my goals. I'm trying to take over the world, you know, and playing Clash Clans, Clash Royale, both are not gonna help me. So I just played way too much. That game is so fun. It's still fun. I love the real-time strategy genre of games. It's the best. But I can't do it. It has 8 people. Nice. The clan I founded and grew still exists. But it's died off. What are these stream rules? Bruh, don't make fun of my stream rules. They're the best. I should add to it, like, no calling me an AI, but then not enforce it. Because I wouldn't actually ban anyone for calling me an AI. Alright, so I did what I was going to do. You see? I extruded what was already there twice. And so now I have a 3 thick thing. Wait, where's the entrance of the cave? Right here. So if I mine 3 blocks down, that's the entrance of the cave. But having these blocks to work with, then I have some separation between what's going on down here and the surface. And so now I'm going to be able to add to the stuff. I joined a stream and someone's talking about taking over the world in games. Yes. Bro, you're in the prior gaming stream. What do you expect? If you're not an AI, raise your arm. Bruh, that requires too much rendering. I wouldn't do that. Alright. Right. My focus is back on the plateau again. And then I'm going to move on to the mountain again. Because obviously I'm not done shaping the mountain. It's got... we can keep it like this. Yeah, let's leave it like this. Why not? Raise your right arm at a 90-degree angle or a 45-degree angle. Yes. Yeah, I feel like this is semi-decent. I'm going to smooth this out like what I was doing with this. Because obviously this is like almost an S shape. It's like curve, up, curve. I want it to be like a sharp incline, but still have a natural curve to it. Like that. Maybe a little sharper. Yeah. An AI would never be this indecisive. Maybe. I'm not an AI, so I wouldn't know. But if I was, I mean, that wouldn't be the worst of things. AIs are great. They're cool. You just get to know them. Or like this. Yeah. This is working. I actually don't want it to be this sharp at the top. No, I want it to be more sharp is what I mean. Said it the opposite of what I meant. And then it can smooth out over here. How long have you been playing Minecraft for? Like 10 plus years, so yeah, a while. Although I wasn't actively playing Minecraft for 10 plus years, it's more like I first played it a long time ago. I saw how much your first island vid popped off. 4.5 million views is great. Thank you. Yeah. I was glad how well that video did. Because there was a lot of things working against it. And I like my videos to be super easy to follow from the beginning to the end. And the thing is, that video wasn't necessarily visually easy to follow. Like, I didn't have one single replay shot. So there's the risk of like people scrolling because they doze off for a second and they're like, wait, what's going on? But I think because of how how I made it into more of a story, the retention was godly. I'm like, dang. I'm like, wow, okay. So I'm working to make my videos more story-ish and linear. Because a lot of times I'm like, okay, well, I did this, and then this, and then this. But instead, I'm like, well, I was trying to, I'm working on this, but here's the issue. And then here's the way to understand it. Here's how I solved it. Which, obviously problem storytelling, that's, the most basic form of storytelling. But, I never actually tried to apply it into my content. Which is stupid. But I don't know. I can afford to be stupid sometimes, alright? I think this looks actually kind of decent, and it fits what I'm trying to do with the plateau. Because I don't want it to be like an unrealistic straight drop, but I also want it to be like a straight drop, because that is the whole point of this. Right, we've got the mountains. I'm still gonna form the top of these. I think this is done. This is still a work in progress, but I'm probably not gonna work on this for a while. Let's smooth this out this way. I want to integrate the landscape or the mountain better into this. What tool do you use to make huge products? This is the Axiom tool. I also use World Edit. World Edit has a lot of great functions that Axiom doesn't quite replace, so good thing I can use both of them at the same time. But Axiom is pretty good for this like bulk terraforming type work. Here, let's actually mine this a bit. I was thinking about it as the inverse of what it actually should be. Man, no wonder people think I'm an AI. Sometimes I just listen to myself and I'm like, why do I speak like this sometimes? Too much schoolwork, I guess. Too many papers. I think there's something to be said about being concise and articulate. But I'm not necessarily just doing those things. And generally I'm not very articulate on stream. In my videos I'm more articulate. But that's because I'm writing a script. I always write scripts for my videos. Well, at least the ones, like, my voiceover script is what I mean. Like, I don't script my videos per se. I always script it after the fact. I'm like, okay, what happened? How do I form this into a story? And then that's what I do. How do I describe the process from beginning to end of what I did? You just noticed the Lego AT-AT behind me? Yeah, that thing's awesome. I'm now 20 years old. I probably don't need to care so much about Legos, but it's cool. I like the I mean, look at what I'm doing. I'm building for a living in Minecraft, so it shouldn't surprise me that stuff like that is still cool to me. And yes, I said Legos ironically. I've heard people say it. So sometimes I'll just say the weird pronunciations of things just to say it. Legos. Eggs. Like that. Cool. Very nice. All right, I think this integrates pretty well. I mean, it's not perfect. There's still a lot that can be improved. Yeah, you think an AI could sneeze? Boom. Gotcha. That, yeah. Obviously, few people think I'm an AI. The thing is, I started that because of the fact, like, people genuinely were. I genuinely did get thousands of comments over the course of a lot of my most recent videos. Or just recently. Even, like, older videos recently. It's because AI has become such a big thing and people are, like, become so sensitive to, like, okay, what is a deep fake? What does it look like? And so with my bad camera quality on my older videos, that's why it was so common. What Minecraft mods are you using? This is, I think I answered that already, but it's Axiom World Edit, Replay mod, um, and 17 other mods. But you don't really need to know all my mods. AI would never admit to fault. Actually, it does. You can, like, get chatbots to be like, oh, sorry, I was wrong. AIs are perfect creatures who can make no mistakes. No, they make mistakes constantly. Doomsday scripted, captured in 4K, for real. AI comments boost your video. Yeah, I know. That's why I talk about the AI stuff. I'm very, very intentional about what I do. Very cool. Let's... Wait. I don't like this. Alright, that's a starting point. This is what I'm starting with when I... the other thing, so... my brain don't work sometimes. How long will this project take? A while. So... I don't know. I never thought about how long this series would take. Honestly, I'm just thinking about, like, how long would it take the individual parts to make? Because I think about the grand scale of the project and, like, how it'll turn out, but I'm not necessarily operating with that in mind. Rather, I'm thinking about the content. Because I don't know. I always think, like, I think of this as, like, oh, there's a long ways until it's actually done and it all pays off and people get to play it. So I'm like, instead, my focus is on, okay, when do I make the next part? When I'm able to build? How do I solve these certain issues? And then how do I make sure building, like, one thing I build doesn't interfere with the others? That's why I have this whole grid thing. And then I'm terraforming in this episode. I'm terraforming everything ahead of time. So then I don't have issues with, like, oh, this biome is it doesn't, like, flow into the other, especially the mountain, because this needs to flow to a degree into, like, the desert and the other biomes. Yeah, and it needs to be varied. Some areas will have higher elevation, some will have lower. So there's a lot of factors that go into how long it'll take, and my focus is just on making this happen, not even, like, getting it done quick, you know? So, I think I may finish the build just off stream. Well, I'm not going to finish this off stream, but I may continue off stream since I notice I'm starting to get a little distracted and Just kind of the point in my live streams where I'm like, I don't know. I've been streaming for a while. Yeah, let's actually smooth this out a bit more. Because I do, to my point that I was just making, I do want it to flow well into everything else. Yeah, let's actually melt right here. I just feel like this spot right here needs to be a little more like that. Let's melt right here too. Yeah, I had to break that up a little. Very cool. I'll figure out probably peaks after stream. Did you change your skin? No, this has always been my skin. Well, not always, but for the duration of Doomsday and after. What biomes will the pink mountains be next to? So this will be like snow biome. Oh right, this is what I'm doing. Crap, I forgot about this. Thank you for reminding me. That was not your intention, but this is gonna be like waterfall, mangroves or mangrove swamp, river, more swamp, non-snowy taiga. Or no, that's a contradiction. Non-snowy spruce, snowy spruce, and it's gonna go up a hill gradually up the mountain. And so I actually want to extend this. There's a flatten tool. There's gotta be. Where is it? Is there flatten here? Set up symmetry. I don't know how that tool works. Where's the flatten tool? I swear there's a flatten tool. Alright, let's just weld, honestly. Let's do it like this. That's going to need a lot of smoothing. Let's raise that radius a lot. Alright, smooth, 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 smooth. Why am I paused? Alright, cool. Man, why is my hand almost a little numb? It's tingly. My fingers. there. I'm going to do something similar for the beach. That's like part of what I was talking about with trying to plan these biomes beforehand, or like the general terrain without like getting into like the specific blocks. Because like, for example, the beach, it's going to be very inclined, kind of like this, like as it descends into the ocean. I mean, you guys have seen Minecraft beaches before, so I don't need to explain too heavily. Alright, yeah, I've gotten to the point where I don't really feel like streaming anymore today. I mean, I'm gonna extend this a little, but just to make it flow better with this. And then I feel like this last one just needs a little more volume. Yeah, that works. Actually, I want to fix that a little. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so this will gradually raise up into the mountain. I like it. I like the look of it. Wait. Should I have formed it this way? Should the curve have gone this way instead of like this? Or like, I formed it like this. Should it have gone like this? I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna respond to chat and then probably end stream and continue this so that I could just work and not like think about saying things and responding to chat. Well, of course I like talking to you guys. It's just it's more chill when I'm like just sitting here just grinding mindlessly. Have you done a world backup? Yes, actually first thing I did this stream was a world backup. But thank you for this. Thank you for reminding me. I don't mind if you don't speak and just work. That's also entertaining. If you don't want to be in the mindset of streaming. I mean, that's the thing. I think about that. And I know you guys would enjoy that, but at the same time, like I also want to listen to some YouTube videos or something, like some sort of podcast. Which I know that sometimes that's not smart because then you're overstimulating yourself with multiple sources of stimulation, like whether it's building and then also trying to learn simultaneously. But it kind of shrinks down my watch later playlist on YouTube by doing that. So I'm able to like I'd rather like I guess waste time while also building, so that I'm not really wasting time. So I get that enjoyment of watching YouTube while also doing building, which is good monetarily, and you guys are like I know there's a lot of people actually looking forward to playing this, so so it's also a good thing in that respect. I what I like most is that people actually enjoy this. But yeah, a bunch of people left the stream because I said I was gonna end the stream. That makes sense. There's no reason to stick around. What's your nationality? I don't know. A lot of things, but mainly, obviously, you can tell my skin color. I don't know. Some German, Dutch, variety of things. That's part of it. It's my Dutch side. That's why I'm a pretty large person. Um, yeah. Uh, Hey, recent sub here, says Jason David. I find your content capable or amazing to watch, and it blows my expectations for what's capable in Minecraft out of the water. I'm not sure how you do it, as I'm only playing on Bedrock. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, a lot of it is the mods. Axiom and World Edit, especially. I mean, World Edit is like the OG, like being able to do a crap ton of stuff. And then World Painter, especially. World Painter's insane. But Axiom, what I've been using for a lot this episode, this stream, crazy, crazy tool. I love it. It brings a lot of the 3D editing software tools into Minecraft. Completely changes the game. Um, Makes a lot of things a lot easier, more precise. I wouldn't. I If it weren't for Axiom and World Edit, I mainly Axiom. I wouldn't take on this project. Um, Obviously, but also, yeah, it is years of practice and training. So it's not all the mods, but I mean, I suggest you guys give it a try, learn if building something that you enjoy. Although you're on Bedrock, so that's sorry to hear that you're not going to be able to use Axiom on Bedrock. Uh, Thank you, Eli. I completely understand that I listen to music or videos when playing MC, especially when creative and not survival. Yeah. 400k subs and 16 viewers. Well, I'm about to end the live stream. A lot of people ducked out, and also I'm a shorts creator. Few shorts viewers are gonna go on my channel and look at the live stream. If I was a long form creator and I got my subscribers from long form, then then I feel like I'd get more viewers. But I mean, I can't complain. I've had a 511 people tune into this live stream, which I mean, it's not like on the higher end of, but like that's awesome. 20 people are watching right now, and I'm just talking. That's awesome. I can't complain. So I don't think that's a bad thing. How's the progress going? It's going good. I'm working on the terraforming for the island, just getting the general terrain down. Um, your live streams are fun. Thank you, Darius. Just subscribed and honestly I just saw the Skyline build. To be honest, really wanting to see your next builds. Yeah, I mean you can check out my past builds. I have a lot of cool past builds that I'm a big fan of. I mean I'm actually relatively I say that I've been building for a couple years now, and I still say I'm new to building. I still consider myself new to building. I have so much to improve on. Um, I've definitely had to level up my skill and quality in this project, but like this is completely man-made. It takes um, a lot of time working with blocks and understanding how it shapes in within your mind. Like being able to do all these curves and stuff. It's really a matter of experience. It's not like you can just log into Minecraft right away and do this. It's really just I've sculpted a lot in Minecraft and the skills transferred. Um, so my past builds aren't as good, but like a good place to start is my volcano build since that was my first ever actual build. You can check that video on my channel. It's a long form. I don't have shorts for that because that was back when I only uploaded on TikTok. And then like my hidden city build, I only have short forms for that. That's pretty cool. The Church of Watersheep, that's an older video, but that build still might be like my best build. It I somehow built something way beyond my skill level. I don't know. That was absurd. I mean, I spent an entire week on it, like an actual week, like every day, grinding for hours and hours a day. But yeah, I was really stoked about that. I don't normally use that word. Yeah, I came from shorts, popped in, say hello for the first time. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, the shorts are great. But when people look at the numbers and they're like, "Oh, this doesn't match up for your long forms." I'm like, "Well, I'm a shorts creator. You're looking at the wrong numbers." And also a long form creator with the same amount of numbers is going to have a lot more of an impact because people are watching for longer. Um, what I'm doing here, I mean, I feel like like I get to reach more viewers than say an average long form creator would, but I'm hitting more people, but people are watching for less. So I don't. I mean, it's awesome. I'm not complaining. I'm just still, I guess, responding to the dude who's talking about the viewership. Um, which the viewership, I have some awesome long forms that are coming out. So I guess uh, I'll get the best of both worlds soon. A variety of long forms. Like I'm gonna make the whole end upgrade thing into a video, because I'm like, why not make that into a video? It was a really high performing short form series, and we went through all the effort of doing the events and like upgrading the whole end fight. It's like, why not make a video on it? Like, why just keep it on live streams? And then of course the Doomsday movie is gonna be insane, but that's gonna be time consuming. Whatever. I'm just rambling at this point, but the build you made for your brother was very special. Thank you. Yeah, that build especially, I'm like, I didn't want to put out something crappy, so I spent so much time on it just to like tweak and constantly evolve it until I thought it was at that point where I'm like, I don't really know what to do. I wasn't a big fan of like the castle on top. It seemed a little contrived and not super well planned out, but I didn't know how to pull that off. So that was just, I was like, at that point I was like, not a big fan of the castle, but I don't know. I just wanted to be done with that video. Ninja has 20 million subs but only gets like 3K viewers on his live. Yeah, most people don't get that many viewers on their live streams. I'm blessed to get 17. I looked on Twitch yesterday, at like Minecraft streamers. The person who had like the most, I'm pretty sure, was like only like 1.7K. But then English streamers, people speaking English and streaming Minecraft on Twitch, the highest streamer was like 50 viewers. I mean, and this stream we got like an average of a little below half that, so I can't complain. I mean, the goal isn't to compare. The reason I was actually on Twitch was I don't watch live streams, but it's something to do with the company that I've been building for a while. Social media manager kind of thing. Looking for someone, a candidate. We vibing with the 17. Now it's 20. Yay. Why are people still watching? Why are you guys still watching? I haven't even been building for the past like 10 minutes. I'm just talking. I mean, I appreciate it. Whatever. What's up, V4? Yeah, so I'm gonna end the live stream. I always love these lives. Don't move to Twitch. Oh, I'm not moving to Twitch. That's not what I'm saying at all. Thank you, dude in chat. Sorry, that's like Chinese characters or something. I don't know how to say your name. It's fun to listen. You're entertaining. Thank you. You guys are nice. But no, I wouldn't watch Twitch, or I wouldn't stream to Twitch. I actually used to stream to Twitch, but the viewership was nothing. So I'm like, why am I streaming here? So I'm like, let's stream on TikTok instead. So I did that for a long time, but now my stream key is gone, so I'm just streaming on YouTube. Yeah. No, I was looking specifically for a streamer to work for my company. That's why I was on Twitch, not because I'm going to stream there. Thank you, V4. All right, well, when this will be done, can we join? Yeah. I mean, you guys will be able to download the map yourself for free and play it on whatever platform, Bedrock, Java, doesn't matter. That's the whole point of this project. And I'm not going to pay a wallet. I'm going to make it free, because a lot of people would be upset if I paid wallet it and a lot fewer people would play. And really what I want is just for people to play it. And if you guys want to support me after it's done, or even now, Patreon, it'll be on my Patreon. So people will have the opportunity to be like, you know what? If I want to support, I'll do like a month of Patreon. Well, 2 months, because the first month is free. So 1 month of Patreon would actually not benefit me at all. But I don't know, whatever. I'm just saying things. Later, dude, wish you the best. Thank you, Kerrigan Ross. New server to grind. Let's go. I mean, it'll be a single player world, but you guys can put on a server, I suppose. You stream weekly? With this build series, I'll probably stream a few days this week or this next week. But not weekly. Or it really depends on the week, to be honest. You're gonna probably download some of your maps to take notes. Well, the only maps I have up are like my survival based designs map and like on my Patreon are the survivals based design map and like the general designs map with like the portal designs. So they're not like maps for you to like play in survival, although you could play the base design map because that's like an actual world, not a super flat world. Just make sure the people who want this map to be subscribed to you. I mean, if they're not subscribed, they can still play it. I don't know. There's no way for me to check that. But see you next stream. All right. See you, man. See you guys. I'm ending stream. Thank you for watching, and thank you for 20 of you sticking around to listen to me talk for 10 plus minutes.